Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на канал Ежик Channel. У микрофона Ежик, и я не знаю, сколько времени прошло с момента, когда я последний раз запускал Хогвартс Legacy. То есть по факту прошло дофига времени. Вот. Спасибо уже за один лайкосик. То есть я устроил голосовалку в Телеграме, вы сами выбрали Хогвартс Legacy. То есть благодаря вам я, может быть, когда-то и закончу проходить данную игру. Вот. Вы проголосовали, вы выбрали. Хогвартс набрал больше всего голосов. Я, кстати, удивлен был. Что Хогвартс больше всего голосов набрал. Я был удивлен, крайне удивлен. И, кстати, это первый раз, когда я запускаю Хогвартс в высоком разрешении. У меня ж типа монитор не так давно появился нормальный. А вы не забывайте ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, вступать в группу в Телеграме, чтобы не пропускать анонсы трансляций и инфу о том, во что мы будем играть в скором времени, и также участвовать в голосовалках, что стримить. Потому что я прислушиваюсь к вашему мнению. Бывает, что я хочу какую-то игру постримить, да, определенную, я спрашиваю, зайдет она вам или нет. А бывает, когда я не могу определиться, я устраиваю голосовалки, и вы выбираете, во что я буду играть. То есть я хотел больше игр в голосовалку впихнуть, но голосовалка почему-то разрешает только 10 игр впихнуть. Что-то шейдеры здесь как-то долго грузятся. Ну, послушаем музычку шикарненькую в игре. Пообщаемся. Хотя я сам с собой разговариваю, но это называется синдром стримера. Болезнь такая. Когда сам с собой разговариваешь. Хогвардс. Наследие. Юту-ежик. Нажмите любую кнопку. Мышка не реагирует? Ну ладно, давай на клаве нажму любую кнопку. Чего? Так. Приобретите дополнительный внутриигровой контент, чтобы сделать ваш волшебный мир еще больше разнообразным. О, не, спасибо. Продолжить. Так, я вообще не помню, на чем мы тут остановились, что тут было, куда, что, как двигать. Так. Настройки тут есть. Настройки. Вот это вот. А почему выберите монитор полный экран? Почему я здесь не могу выбрать больше? Ультра, ёпт. Так, что у меня по заданию вообще? Раздобудьте мандрагору, используйте ее и пройдите против нескольких врагов одновременно.
I'm just warming up. You're going to regret that.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ashwinder.
Так, а что я тут забыл? Так, мандрагора. Используйте на нескольких врагов. Ох, ёб твою мать.
I've seen you. No more happy days for you.
Так, как с петлы слезть? Никто не помнит? А.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Assignment's all finished.
I'll rip your brain out your ears and see how you like it.
Compulsion.
You've made a great. You're no match for me.
Посетите занятия по травологии в течение дня. Да. Прикольненько. Так, втопим на травологию. Не, я пока телепортами не буду пользоваться, потому что я вообще не помню, как играть в данную игру. Поэтому я чисто по карте буду шататься.
Plants grow could be so interesting.
Вернись к профессору
Again.
Профессор.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When
Бля,
executed
камера.
correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Ай-яй-яй. Wingardium Leviosa.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Угу, чтобы точнее выбрать расстояние объекта. Понял. Как вы стали преподавателем травологии?
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Это ужасно, это ужасно.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember,
Спасибо.
be kind to your wigan trees.
Окей. Побейте темных волшебников 40 штук. 18. Да, я говорил, что качаю эту, блядь, темную ветку волшебника. Так. Гардион Левиоса.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Так. Карта. Интересно, на сколько тут часов геймплея, наверное, дохренища. Так, сундук, сундук, сундук. Понятно. Это тот самый сундук, который я так долго не мог найти. Выручай, комната. В моем распоряжении. Я хочу узнать, как пользоваться хвать мешком. Можно просить тебя изменить освещение комнаты.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close
И
to the
затем
beast you wish to rescue.
нажмите Т, а затем
Then
наведите
point the
курсор на
mouth of
хват
the bag
мешок.
directly at the beast and
Я
open it.
понял. А, они далеко от меня ходят.
Now. I'm not trying to help.
А, Ясно, понятно.
Revelio.
А, не ту кнопку нажал. Даже вы так бегаете там, бля. Ради стойте.
You got one.
Ну, прикольненько.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
This place has seen better days. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Вова, здорово. Так, попробую спасти.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Не туда, не туда, не туда. Не туда. Левиоса.
Wingardium Leviosa. Do cooperate, won't you? I'll look after you.
Даже Левиоса не потребовалось, чтобы спасти ее.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Protego!
Не то?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, Unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You shall try to find a moon calf. Since they only come out at night, you may have to wait a little while, depending on what time it is.
La 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 la. Мне нужно спасти. Используя хвост мешок, эта тварь появится только ночью. Возможно, мне... Как время-то ускорить, я что-то забыл. Аллах.
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You shall try to find a moon calf. Since they only come out at night, you may have to wait a little while, depending on what time it is.
И чё, и как мне ускорить время? Или мне, блядь, шататься где-то?
Revelio.
Ячейки снаряжения заполнены, а где мое снаряжение? Инвентарь. Стопе. Что это было? Уа, нюхлер, бля, четкий тип. Спасите 10. А что за магический рецепт? Ясно.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
No, you don't. Now, I'm only trying to help. No need to be difficult.
Да стойте вы! Да куда они так убегают?
Wingardium Leviosa. Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right.
Есть. Долго же я за ним бегал.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
А мне, наверное, в Хогвартс надо просто зайти. Так, я не смогу. Давайте просто по карте телепортнемся. Ну, к максимально близкой точке. Здорово, Вадос. Не, завтра работаю, в пятницу выходной.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here.
Но могут в пятницу и вызвать, так что не знаю.
That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Завтра на стриме уже буду точно знать, выходной в пятницу или вызывают меня в пятницу на работу.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
Террариум.
Meet you inside when you're ready.
Террариум для животных, да? Why? А, то есть всех животных, которые спасу, могу здесь разместить.
It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Ворую животных и помещаю сюда, да? Еба, у него глаза большие.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Получите перо, получите мех, получите... Из Хогвартса надо выйти, чтобы вся карта стала доступна. Ладно. Почему?
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Прикольно. Ладно. Эксплярмус. Так. Бля, сука, по дорогам ходить надо. Достаточно далеко ушел. Нихуя. Ничего не открыто, надо шагать и шагать, короче.
This looks intriguing.
Здесь открыто.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to include.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Так. Серьезно? Силиться G. А, у меня full хп ему.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Ну нафиг. А хотя мне пауки нужны, по сути.
Incendio!
С них падает нужная мне хрень.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Incendio!
Не со всех падает. Ну ладно. Долго там до него еще? Ну так прилично. А эти в этой же тропе? Нет. Ну нахрен.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my toys, she said.
Где-то здесь сундук. Зашел в какую-то хату, бухнул.
Expelliarmus! Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio.
Ладно, пошли отсюда. Инвентарь полон, надо будет, короче, дойти до продавать всяких всего. Слушай, дофига в инвентаре.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Мне надо сделать. Expelliarmus. Конфигу. Давай конфига попробуем. Нет. Их надо как-то зажечь. Или нет?
Revelio.
Акцио. Депульсо. Инцендио.
Incendio.
А, хуй с ним. Не помню, как все это делается. Потом вспомню, сделаю. Я в Хогвартс не играл.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that. You're so very I should have been. Are you quite finished?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Revelio.
Палатки, значит. Угу.
Revelio.
Понятно, все внизу, короче, где-то.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Нюхлеров все в коллекцию возьму. И давай 4-го. Если это 3-й был.
Going to hurt you.
Ба, у них тут награблено у нюхлеров. Мелкие грабители. Ячейки снижения заполнены. Снаряжение. Я же продавать это могу, да, и уничтожать. Стоимость продажи 60. Я могу продавать, могу уничтожать. Надо будет пойти в Фоксмит все это продать дело. Но я уже добрался до сюда, поэтому... Сейчас я в Фоксмит не пойду.
Revelio.
Смотрите, тут столько ящиков, ёб твою мать. Я не могу их все залутать. Видите, типа снаряжение заполнил. Как я это сделал? А, это 2 кнопки так делают. А, все. Это одна кнопка так делает.
Able to travel to and from Feldcroft.
You made it.
Здорово, Себастьян, долго я к
Enjoying
тебе
the view.
перся.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Aura and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand. No.
Американцы
I've
бывают
heard a goblin
бывшими.
referred to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Секунду.
This way.
Что-то идет, не идет? Не идет.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Не идет.
Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Видите? Как я это делал? Погодите.
Revelio.
Is the new reversal really so faster?
No.
Revelio.
Себастьян, я здесь.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Да не за что, ёпт.
I wish you well.
Дорогая Анна, без тебя Хогвартс совсем не тот. Впрочем, Шарп все такой же гадкий, но ты понимаешь, о чем я. Надеюсь, тебе лучше, Себастьян.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all
Она в
right.
порядке.
She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll
Никита,
remember
здорово.
what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
Эй, куда ты свалил? Стой. Но он убежал.
Revelio.
Сыбался. Ну ладно.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Ой, бля.
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Пошли. Чё?
How much longer are we expecting?
Замерить убийцу.
Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only that was in my book.
I won't rest. Dead. No! I will make you pay. I shall avenge your death.
Бля.
You've made your last mistake. And you have no it. I wanted a challenge.
Бля, муха. Чего? Ты его уже... Блять, не вижу. Сейчас. Вообще ни хрена не вижу уже. Да не вижу уже. Ты его уже... Чё? Процедил или нет? Чё ты имел в виду? Что ты имел в виду? Я не понял. Так, хилки всего 2. Моментум. Акцио. Депульсо. Экспелярмус. Львиоса. Экспелярмус. Так. А, в принципе, так и стоит.
Confringo.
When are you going to give up?
I won't rest
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Confringo!
You won't get away with that.
Revelio.
Бля, мне плохо.
You've made your last mistake.
Не, я проходил. Ты чё, это 12-я часть. Но полностью я его не проходил.
You're weak, human. Almost. Pitiful. Riddance.
Да господи, у меня хилых нету.
But I'm better.
А, давай еще раз. Бля, у меня хилых нет. Нету хилых. Все очень плохо.
Confringo!
I will make it. I won't rest.
Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. How nice of you to stop by. Don't do that again, I beg you. I can do this. Such arrogance.
Confringo!
I will make it. Let's try. You almost had a lucky shot. Get away!
Confringo!
Best. This is almost too much. Get this over. Is that it? Pitiful. True. How childish. You're weak, human.
Potato!
I won't win. Was that your
Confringo!
I'm afraid of heights. Not quite.
Confringo!
Meant for me. You won't stop me. Easily converted.
Confringo!
Just you! I've been fighting since before you were born. You can't stop me.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Еще. А, хилки прибавились нормально. А, все, я въехал. То есть я хилки более-менее находить тут могу. Себастьян, бля, стой.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing
Никита, а
towards
где
the fire,
лайк?
worried someone had been hurt.
Что-то я не наблюдаю
She came
его.
face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, An icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Они пытаются спрятать...
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that
Не,
they're
Skyrim не проходил.
It may be grasping at Billywigs.
Спасибо за
I
лайк.
keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood
У меня
Castle.
есть Skyrim,
Shall we
но я
have
его
a
не
look
проходил.
around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They
Обыщите
have
поместье.
stations for everything.
Revelio.
Что я тут найти должен?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
Take a closer look at the house itself.
Confringo. This well looks familiar. Revelio. Reparo. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. It looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganark. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Бастин, ты идешь?
Lumos.
Я уже вторую неделю в лагере, кажется, дядя привозят все новые больных, привозят все новых больных, врачи Маглы даже нашли целителя, стараются сделать все для них возможное. Скоро почти... Чего, блять? Те, кто отправляется...
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should have seen these
потом
journal
прочитаю.
entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Я исследовал же.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Пизда нам, походу.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look. Reparo.
Anything helpful in the note?
There's a pawn.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Levioso and Stupefy combined.
Блять, я ж поставил метку.
Aren't you the one who discovered treasure in the Forbidden Forest? Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Угу. Флипендо. Задание. Как мне изучить флипендо? Давайте в Хогвартс вернемся, вот, пофиг куда. Вернемся в Хогвартс. Учить перо нет. Это пока сложно. Пока это сложно. Получите перо. По словам дека, если у тебя регулярно расчесывается и кормить твари, они могут дать волшебный. Ага. Пора в ручей комнату топать. Блять. Не туды. Выручай комнату надо. Где-то тут, да? Нет. Нет. А где врачья комната-то? Где выручай комната? Что-то не могу ее найти. Давайте в Хогвартс зайдем просто. А, тут я уже был. Пивс. Я вообще в башню с сторонами лезу, да? Больничное крыло, южный вход, двор не то. Башня, 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 башня тоже не то. Большой зал тоже не то. У нас профессор Фиг, двор, кабинет, башня тоже не то. Где выручай комната, блядь? Давай, короче, вот сюда. Центральный зал. Выручай, сука, комната, блядь. Ща приду, ребят. Найти эту конченую выручай комнату. Раз, два, три, 6. Внутренний двор, все это не то. Гостиницу Когтеврана. Когтеврановец. Где-то вроде Недалеко от гостиной Кахтеврана была в ручей комната.
What are you up to now?
Я забыл, где в ручей комната. Мне казалось, что она где-то внизу должна быть. Нет. Внутренний двор, кабинет. Астрономическая башня, разрывная башня, класс защиты, класс профессора, класс трансфигурации. Большой зал. Во! Секретные комнаты.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Наколоте зачаровательный ткацкий станок.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Так.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Еще этот и еще 2 рябиновых отвара сделаем, чтобы хилки были. Ага. Сейчас я закончу этот стрим, и будет следующий. Получается, по теням Мордора.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Соберите урожай водорослей.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Don't tell anyone.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
I'm told that... Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Вот сюда, да.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Yes.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Круто.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Stargazing as long as I could. Good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius? My hands are too cold to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Идем.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Towards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then. A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo!
Я спустился.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Попасть.
Incendio. Lumos.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Ahem. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Раздобудьте все боевых растений и одновременно испытайте их в деле. Все 3? А какие они еще могут быть?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Профессор Шестовых просит меня испытать в деле китайскую жующую капусту. Она у меня вроде есть, да? Нет. Мандрагору и ядовитую теталакулу одновременно. А что такое ядовитая теталакула? Вот, она у меня есть. Мне нужно это и это еще. Мандрагору надо вырастить. Ага, для мандрагоры у нас... Именно мандрагоры. Симфолифолы. Симфолифолы. Ну погнали, ёпт. Покупать семена. Быстрее. У него, наверное, можно купить. В Брюкве. Хотя я не уверен. Там другой магазин был указан. Но я попытаюсь счастье.
I'm told that last... Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Спасибо, Люциферка, привет.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Such a weave. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
Все приобрел или нет?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Да, все есть.
Doors always open. You be sure.
Ладно, продолжим уже в следующей серии. Не забывайте ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, вступать в группу в Телеграме. С вами был Ежик, я не прощаюсь, потому что сейчас я перезапущу стрим и будет Тень Мордора.